What's up, guys? We are playing a very old game today. 1997. I was 2. So, 25-year-old game. As you can see, the edges, well, it's a black background, so you can't really see very well. Anyways, the edges, the two left and right sides of the screen are just going to be black because I don't know what else to do with it. If I can figure out how to edit it, I'll put some background or something, but anyways, screens were a different shape back then. And I hate to go from one intro video straight into the other, but that's just what this game does. Oops.
When you're here in the tunnel, I can talk to you, but once you're in the past, I'll be out of contact. In fact, I won't even be born yet. But don't worry. I'll send along an Acme good guide to help you. This first trip is a long one. You're going all the way back to ancient Egypt, where there's something vile on the Nile. Queen Hatshepsut should have taken the throne by now, but it hasn't happened. Find out why. Here's Antiquity now. She's got your Chronopedia and your Acme time cuffs. Carmen always leaves a note telling her crooks where to hide, so collect any note scraps you may find. And here's the most important thing. Carmen and her creeps have messed up history, so do the world a favor and set things straight.
Stop
Whoa,
talking.
time traveling always gives me a head rush. Cool. Hi there, pilot. I'm Antiquity,
Hello.
your trusty Acme good guide. We're in ancient Egypt, circa 1490 BCE. That's over 3,000 years backwards in time. We'd better get investigating. Just tap on that boatman to talk with him. Then select a question to ask him. Oh, and remember, I'm here to help. If you get stuck, you can ask me for advice anytime.
I won't get stuck. So the background, because we skipped the intro video, I could probably explain it faster than the intro video anyways, but Carmen Sandiego is a bad guy. And she's got her henchmen that she sent back in the past to take certain things from history to mess up the timeline, whatever. And she's given them a note that they are to tear into pieces as they go. But the way that it works is I get 3 little clues as to where they're hiding. And I didn't know this, but apparently the henchmen were told when Carmen Sandiego comes back, she will pick them up. So there's supposed to be some sort of time aspect that we're supposed to get there before Carmen does, but this is a kid's game. Doesn't really work that well.
Welcome, strangers. You can talk to me by selecting any of the questions below.
Immediately breaking the fourth wall, guy. Can you take me?
Certainly, but first you must assist me.
How could I possibly assist you? Oops.
Hello again.
Yeah.
Can you believe the troubles besetting poor Queen Hatshepsut?
Yeah, what can I do?
That sack on the riverbank contains my supplies for preparing mummies. Please move it onto my craft.
To move that bag, pilot, click down and hold. Then drag it up onto the boat.
I thank you for carrying my provisions on board. It will be darkest night by the time we land, so please take one of my spare torches from the boat. You'll need it.
Thank you.
All is in order. Now my oars will carry us to Hatshepsut's temple.
We're ready to shove off. Take another look around if you like. If not, let the boatman know we're ready to cruise the Nile.
Like many games, PC games from the 90s and early 2000s, it's very point and click, but because it's educational, it's point and click and they'll tell you something about it rather than like the little tiny kids games where it's like, oh, you click on something and it just does some random obscure thing, like you click on a flower and it turns into a mouth and it like eats a bee or something like that.
Hello again. Can you believe the troubles besetting poor Queen Hatshepsut?
So it's kind of difficult for me to record because this is so dialogue based.
As you wish. Hold on while I push off.
Nonetheless, I will subject you to it.
What a smooth trip down the Nile. Well, here we are at the temple. The woman over there must be Hatshepsut.
Yeah, we'll talk to her in a minute. There's a note.
Hey, that must be a shred of the secret note Carmen wrote for her thief. Once we find all the pieces of Carmen's note, we'll be able to deduce the thief's hiding spot.
Dig a perfect hiding place in a pharaoh's resting space. I'd just like to point out that I've never played this game before. I'm just really smart. No, I've probably played through this game probably at least a dozen times. One of the many games that I just feel the need to play every now and then. So we'll talk to her.
Good day, travelers. Have you come to offer aid?
Sure.
Observe the distant tomb
This one.
in the Valley of the Kings. Within, my head priest labors at the side of my late husband.
He's late. What is
Please, enter the tomb and help the head priest finish the mummification ceremony.
So he's late for the mummification process. Okay.
All is in crisis. First, my husband, Pharaoh Thutmose II, passed from this life. And now I cannot even arrange for his safe passage to the next world because someone has stolen the Book of the Dead.
You guys must not be very good with naming stuff.
The Book of the Dead is not just any book.
Yeah.
It helps us Egyptians prepare a body into a well-preserved mummy. The book is then entombed with the mummy to serve as guide in the afterlife.
Wait, so they have to write a new book every time? I was about to say, don't they know how to mummify a body? They've been doing it for a while, haven't they?
If not properly mummified, my husband will be vulnerable to evil spirits. Only the Book of the Dead can guide and protect him in the realm of the dead.
Okay, so we're using the book to mummify the body, but we're leaving the book with the body. See, we're learning stuff. And
Hey,
who said I
don't
can't
forget,
learn from a
we can
kid's
always
game?
re-ask any questions we've already brought up.
I'm not gonna re-ask any questions, thank you though.
Way to go. Now we'll turn up the heat on this case.
I was given this game as a very, very small child. Actually, it was probably bought for my brother, and I just decided to play it too. So, I remember being stuck many different places on this level. The only places that you can go are when the little feet icon pop up. And I was trying, I didn't see over here as a kid, so I just remember trying to go up here, or go, I'm like, alright, there's a path, I want to go down the path, and it doesn't pop up. I remember my parents having to show me, or my brother one.
May the gods protect you.
Should I go to the next level?
Welcome. Have you come to help me prepare the deceased pharaoh for his mummified voyage to the afterlife?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could do.
First we meet a pharaoh with a fake beard. Now we need to make a body into a mummy. This is one strange investigation.
All transparency. On top of having played this game so many times as a kid, I actually had to re-record the first few levels because the sound on the original disc was messed up. That, or it was the old computer itself. I don't feel like emulation is illegal, so maybe I'm not doing anything wrong. Anyways, I have the game. I have the discs. I was literally playing them the other day. So this is emulated so it will not have messed up sound. But I purposely did this part right. I will show everybody on this recording
Greetings, strangers.
what the
It's
different
just
things
you
do.
and me,
'Cause it's funny.
and of course the mummy. Perhaps you'd like to help.
Yeah, I want to help.
Not exactly. The instructions will help us finish making the mummy, but we'll still need the Book of the Dead afterwards. For now, let's just stick to the mummy making.
I think I have to ask him
We've
what
been
the
hard
problem
at
is,
work
too.
here, transforming dear Thutmose into a proper mummy for his trip to the afterlife. But all my assistants have run off looking for the thief who stole our Book of the Dead. I can't finish this mummy all by myself.
What do we need to do?
Well,
then?
actually, I'm at a loss. As head priest, I rarely have to do the dirty work myself. I'm really more of a mummy manager. So, with my helpers gone, I don't know what to do next.
What can I do?
Somewhere in this tomb lies a second set of mummy-making
I
instructions.
wonder if it's in the hole.
But protocol demands that the head priest, that's me, avoid getting dusty. Luckily, you scruffy-looking visitors look perfect for the search.
Yeah, I guess I look kind of scruffy.
Wow, it's dark as a tomb in here. Oh, yeah, we are in a tomb. Our time thief was in this tomb and dropped a piece of Carmen's note.
So you got a form to hide behind. Milk. Covering band-aids. Put a funny face on him. Sweet.
Did you see those hieroglyphs on the wall? I wonder what they mean.
What hieroglyphs? These? No, we don't need them.
Enough exploring! Are you ready to begin the mummy-preparing ceremonies?
Yes.
We've seen the sights. Okay, pilot, let's start the ceremony.
This one first.
No, we can't use that wine now. It will stain everything.
Nice.
What a mess. We'll have to begin again. Let me restore the mummy to its original condition.
Let's have another look at those hieroglyphs while the priest cleans up in here.
So that one's wine.
Everything is cleaned up in here. Let us begin the mummy making again. Stop! The honey may be sweet in the afterworld, but in the real world it will attract bugs. What a mess! We'll have to begin again. Let me restore the mummy to its original condition.
Let's have another look at those hieroglyphs while the priest cleans up in here.
Alright.
Everything is cleaned up in here. Let us begin the mummy making again.
It is this one? Probably doesn't trust me now.
Correct. The oil keeps the skin soft.
Cool. The hieroglyphs on that jar really do mean oil.
Yeah, that's what the little slug dude is. This is the bandages?
Ah, yes, that's right. This resin-soaked cloth protects the body from air and helps it hold the proper shape. Even in death, a pharaoh must keep up appearances.
Excellent. More genuine hieroglyphs decoded.
And then the mask.
This mask is adorned with prayers to protect the mummy's head from evil spirits.
It's adorned
Praise
with
the
prayers.
gods! That's a wrap. We still need the Book of the Dead, but for now, let's move the mummy to the final burial chamber.
Whoa, we're in the burial tomb. Let's dig out our thief and recover the Egyptian Book of the Dead. All right. That's the final piece of Carmen's note. Let's read it, then use the chronopedia to figure out her hidden meaning. Once we do, we'll know the spot where our thief is hiding.
The King of Gods will do just fine.
I'll activate the time cuffs straight away. Once they're active, use them on the hiding spot indicated in Carmen's note.
I was a little ahead of
And remember,
myself.
the chronopedia can help us figure out what the Carmen note means.
No, he's at this one. I can feel it.
Bullseye! Carmen's note pointed to the King of the Gods, and that means Amun-Re, the Egyptian sun god. This case is sealed shut. Sir Vile is under wraps, and the Book of the Dead is back on track. Let's go, Sir Vile. We've got a nice, damp Acme cell where you can kick back and rust.
You have put the lid on my dark deeds for now, Acme agents. But you shall never seal my armored coat!
They're not nice to their
Congratulations! You snagged that sneaky Sir Vile, bagged the Book of the Dead, and even managed to mummify a pharaoh. I salute you! Thanks to you, the ancient ruler will have laughter in the afterlife and Egyptian history is restored. Great job! There's another case ahead if you want to take it. Ready to get right back to work?
This tunnel thing is actually kind of scary.
Tie on your toga, time pilot. This time tunnel terminates in ancient Rome,
Yes.
circa 50 BCE, during Julius Caesar's reign. For some reason, Rome's amazing water system is completely dry. You'd better find out why.
Because I said so. That's what.
This case calls for a master engineer. That's why I'm sending along Acme's inventor extraordinaire, Ivan Idea, as your good guy.
Favorite.
He's got your time cuffs and your next Chronopedia chapter. Good luck with the case, time pilot, and dip a toe in the Po if you get a chance.
Hey there, pilot. I'm your good guide. I have an idea. Can you believe we're really here in ancient Rome? Julius Caesar is right over there. I wonder why he looks so wiped out.
Hail, strangers, lend me your ears. Some wretched renegade has stolen the Forum and vandalized our great city's plumbing in the bargain.
We'd better have a word with Caesar and see what's up. Too much! Take a look at that Carmen note.
Good day, and forgive my distracted state. The sewers are in an uproar.
I know who that is.
Yes, and a most felonious one.
Felonious.
Some wretch stole the whole city block that houses the Roman Forum.
He stole a city block?
The Forum is the center of all government, business, law, and religion. Rome will be lost
How
without
did
it.
he take it?
The villain escaped through our sewer system before my legionnaires could grab him, wrecking the pipes in his rush.
Wait, he stole what? The Forum. I couldn't find any answers on it. The Forum?
Greetings once more. My citizens are still making a big stink about the broken
I thought he
sewers.
just broke the sewers.
When the thief escaped, he knocked many of the sewer pipes out of place. We have a serious failure of flow as a result.
The last guy stole a book. I feel like that makes sense.
Why? Everyone needs clean water to drink and bathe, and the latrines must carry away unhealthy wastes. If the sewers are not fixed, things will get ugly fast.
You really just invented sewers and then immediately were like, now that I don't have sewers, this won't work. But you grew up with those sewers.
I thought you'd never ask. Go find my head plumber who is working beneath the streets of Rome. He could certainly use your help fixing the scattered sewers.
Yeah, whatever.
Until later, farewell.
As well. You
It's
as well.
about time you laborers arrive to fix the plumbing. No one can bathe properly without flowing water. Hey there! Stopped by for some bath gossip?
Sewers. Will you take a bath?
I'd love to, but without water there is not much of a bath.
I'd like to say thank you for not hopping in the fountain. Who are you?
Justinian is my name. Just your regular, dashing and handsome Roman, enjoying my community bath.
You just bathe out here? Okay.
Hail, friends. I could really use a hand. Hordes of angry Romans may come flooding down here at any moment.
We have a job to do, pilot, and remember, talk to me if you need help.
Oh, I forgot that we have to talk to him.
Greetings. I hope you've come to help solve my plumbing predicament.
Yeah, what is
It seems an escaping thief knocked many of these sewer pipes out of place. If things aren't fixed fast, the Roman citizenry will soon be thirsty, dirty, and sick. Try putting these sewer pipes into place. When you finish, we'll arm the pumps and get the water flowing. Like this. It is quite simple, really. We need to get clean water flowing up to the fountain and bath above, and we need to drain the dirty latrine water down to that trough on the floor.
This one goes there. You have to get the
A
Carmen
Carmen note! Our thief must have pipelined right through here.
I know this isn't
Right. You've plugged up all the gaps. Time to use the pumps.
Oops. Like this.
Let's apply some muscle. Will you help me pump?
Primed and ready to pump.
Why don't you journey up to the surface and see if our pipes are working in the daylight?
We have flow up top. We best examine the facilities here more closely.
Hail, fellow plumbers. How goes the flow?
The poop water is
Sorry,
gone?
but the sewer still seems out of whack.
Ah, well. Try rearranging the pipes. That may help. No. That is where the latrine water is carried away. Try fitting the pipe into the sewer pipework instead.
Yeah.
Hello there again. This broken sewer is causing quite a stink. For a moment, but then let us return to work. It seems an escaping thief knocked many of these sewer pipes out of place. If things aren't fixed fast, the Roman citizenry will soon be thirsty, dirty, and sick. It is quite simple, really. We need to get clean water flowing up to the fountain and bath above, and we need to drain the dirty latrine water down to that trough on the floor.
No, he won't do it, whatever.
Please go above ground and see if the pipes are now working.
What happened down there? This bath water is vile and smells like a country barnyard. Ooh-wee!
Well, we've got some water running. Let's check out the buildings again and see if we have things right.
Hello again. Glad to see you back at the baths.
Like the bath?
Why, they're a welcome event for me. I come to exercise, cleanse my body, and listen to gossip. Unfortunately, there's not much of a crowd today.
How does it look up top?
Well, we're still experiencing technical difficulties.
I see. Back to the plumbing then, my friends.
I think all it is this.
Please go above ground and see if the pipes are now working.
Congratulations! The plumbing works fine now, and I was in sore need of a bath. Oh, and I found this floating in my clean bath water. Have a look.
Super job! You found the last Carmen note. We can decipher the riddle with a little help from the Chronopedia. I'm charging up the time cuffs. Let's use them where the thief is hiding.
Our plumbing is ailing no longer. In gratitude, I shall host a party in your honor. We can all wear our most elaborate togas.
My first toga party! Stoked! Oh, wait, almost forgot. We're here to catch a thief. Sorry, Caesar. We'll have to catch a Roman scene some other time.
As you wish. All the 7 hills of Rome, thank you.
It's fast. He's right here.
Super deducing, pilot. That column with the marble horns is 100% ionic. Talk about ironic. We've cracked the case and captured the diabolical Dr. Belljar. Tough luck, Belljar. Your formula for fiendishness has failed. You're due for a long tune-up in the Acme jail.
You've pulled the plug on my prank, but Carmen won't leave me short-circuited for long.
Way to go, Time Pilot! You busted that beastly bell jar, found the forum, and restored the history of civil engineering. Thanks to you, Rome's sewer system is in top working order, and because of that, we all have indoor plumbing today. For that, you deserve recognition. I'm promoting you to Time Scout.
Nice.
Now you've got something to scout about. There's a whole new case just up ahead. Can you take it on right now?
Yeah, this one's one of my favorites.
Your next stop in time is the 11th century. You'll land in Vinland. You know it as North America, but no one will call it that for another 500 years. Leif Erikson and his band of Vikings should have departed for Greenland by now, but they're going nowhere fast. Find out what's holding them up. I'm sending Rock Solid to be your good guide. Rock's an expert explorer, and in the wilderness of Vinland, that's just what you'll need. He's got your time cuffs and another Chronopedia chapter. Good luck scouting, Time Scout!
This must be where the Vikings landed in North America in 1002. But the Vikings should have sailed home by now. We better find out what went wrong.
My ship! A scoundrel's run off with my poor ship! It's almost reached the horizon!
Dang. We'll have to solve this one on the next episode.